we're here. Get in your chair.
Bada bing, bada boom. I find it really interesting how they just fly past the Star Destroyers.
This isn't good. With the defenses they got, our usual tricks just aren't gonna cut it.
I can help. What are you thinking?
Like, they would already be in range,
We'll hide
surely.
the ship, I hope.
A ritual.
She has a knack for this kind of stuff.
Wait a minute. Now, hold on. Now, what is this gonna require?
A sacrifice. One of your arms will do nicely.
Wait, what?
Don't be so serious. Join me up front.
She just happens to have magical spells for this. To hide people and stuff. Okay. Like, to me, that's way in range, surely. You know?
Sisters, mother, lend me your strength. Sisters, mother, lend me your strength.
Whatever she's doing, it's working.
What do you think the odds are?
My money's on you, kid.
Let's go, buddy.
Once we're inside, I'll engage their defense level, and then sabotage their sensors so the Mantis can extract us. You find the holocron.
Shall we stick together?
I feel the pull. The lives of every child on that list are at stake. Whatever happens in there and whatever you see, don't worry about me. Just get it and get out.
Close in on the fortress.
It's time.
Damn, she hides them too. Oh, no, not anymore. What? They can't find them, they can't scan them. Don't come up on the scanners. Yo, what's going on, Josh? Welcome in. How are you? See, is this set after or before Obi-Wan? Because we sneak in via the water. Technically, Jedi sneak in via the water twice. To... what's it called? Castle Inquisitorius. Like... you know? It's before. Right? So, why didn't they think about that for, you know... Obi-Wan? I'm like, oh, this happened before. Shit. Okay, let's tie up the defenses around, like, the really only place many people can get in. Yeah, no? Where does he want me to... oh. Oh, this way. I mean, that just opens. 0 out of 10 for defense, guys. Hi.
We seem to lack any ranged units. I got this.
Cal, you there?
Yeah. Good to hear your voice, Seer.
I've located the hologram.
Oh, no, it's after Clone Wars. I'm just saying, like, so's Kenobi.
Got it. We're on the move.
This gives me episode 1 vibes when Qui-Gon, Obi and Jar Jar dived. Yeah, for sure.
Another
It gives me Obi-Wan vibes. It's literally exactly the same. Oh, crap.
Unproductive human.
Guys, can you...
Killing everyone. We have to win.
You will regret that.
Let's take him on. Watch yourself. Bleed for me.
Oh, fuck's sake.
On you. Protect yourself. I think I can catch him. Oh yes. Fight.
Really?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, my blocking's gone to absolute shit. Hang on.
Don't let it end yet. That hit me. You need practice. How's it feel?
Wake up! Kill this thing. Alright. Come on.
The Jedi.
It's yellow.
I'm sure we'll beat you.
Set before Kenobi, Survivor is set in the same year as Kenobi. Right, gotcha. Hi, Time Lord. How are you?
You don't even have to try here. Get in there.
That is so cheeky.
This one's got some moves. I won't step up. Not enough to down me. You won't break me. Someone get him, intruder. Seal the blast door.
Nice job, guys. Fun fact, we see 6 different lightsaber colors in the movies.
That's a blow to morale.
Oh, you fuck. Free hits.
You will regret that.
There we go.
I've cleared out this area, but the Empire sealed me in. Any ideas?
Cal, look for a control.
I want that. I want that.
Got a plan.
I think I'm standing in one. This needs power.
What we got there?
Impressive view.
Control room. I've already missed 3 things. Technically 4 if you can't Mandalorian. What do you mean? If you don't count Mandalorian? Come with me. Oh, I have to move the thing up, thingamabob. Okay. There we go. Pop it in, lad. If you count Mandalorian. No, Mandalorian's not a movie.
That BD?
Obviously, it's a series. Oh, shit.
Well, that did something. Let's check it out.
I love how we put a couple of buttons, like, in and we just fucking blew the entire place up. It's a little bit, convenient.
Outer sections of the fortress. Flood the base and swim to
He
the
went
central
bap, 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 and it just blew the entire base up.
We'll meet up inside. Good luck.
Got it.
What does that
Let's go,
do?
BD.
Oh, shit.
Section looks pretty weak.
That's actually...
For a swim, BD?
Oh, God, where do we go?
Hang on.
Okay. Oh, okay. I guess we're going outside. I mean, the environment on this last level's really detailed. Like, incredibly so. was that? What you found? Submerged section. Thank you for telling me it's underwater. Would never have guessed that one. Okay, there we go. So what's your guys' favorite Star Wars movie then? Hello? Let's get some stims back. 5 skill points that I can't do anything with. That's pain.
Getting closer.
How's he doing? He's like stuck on the wall.
Huh? How am I supposed to hit him? He's too fast for us. You and me now, Jedi. Keep your distance.
Revenge of the Sith and Phantom Menace. Huh. Good choices. Good choices. Why the Phantom Menace, Time Lord? Oh, he's scanning something.
Come on, BD.
Oh, no, he's
see what's
slicing.
behind here. It's like the dojo at the Jedi Temple. Wrong. Corrupted.
Who was given a blue lightsaber? Where did his green lightsaber come from? He built it. You mean in episode 6? There's a deleted scene at the start, before he goes to Jabba's palace, where he's in like a little hut, like a raider hut, I think, or a teepee or whatever, a tent, and he's there building it. It wasn't in the obviously theatrical release, but. What was that? What are you scanning? Oh crap, hello. Okay. Well, I've got a better way of figuring this out. Watch this, guys. Come on. Come on. Come. See you later. What are you scanning? Yeah, it's a pretty cool scene as well. Like, it really goes in depth with kind of like the bits and the bobs and all that stuff. Imperial Dojo. Hi, everyone. Goodbye, everyone.
Keep your distance.
Why fight when you can just knock them off, you know what I'm saying? Okay.
Attack him quickly. On target. Don't get hit. He turned. Keep focused.
Ow, you got one in.
All right, attack.
What the hell kind of grenade throw was that anyway?
Target is blocking my attack. I'll make you pay.
BD, you got something to help me?
Watching all the movies currently. I'm on Last Jedi, then Rise of Skywalker. Nice. You're immune to your own shit. Of course you are. Oh, come on, I blocked that. Sorry, R2. I mean, you'd probably be an R3 by now. God's sake, I am terrible with blocking right now. Can you fucking stop over there? There we go. Goodbye. Right, you. There we go. God, slack him. Looks like I'm gonna have to fight these guys square. Take the shot. The hell was that? Oh, he got knocked down by a rocket launcher, huh?
For us. Stay observant. Attack it. This isn't Jedi.
God, I'm getting... Whoa, 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 whoa.
They were just in the way.
You stop boosting me?
Die. Strike me, cut.
What's with all the kicks?
You won't survive.
The guy's never kicked me before, and all of a sudden he's doing that. Darth Maul, yeah, and the thing with it as well is he's voiced by a British comedian who's in Shaun of the Dead as well, which is really interesting. I don't know if he said more. I'm sure he just said yes, master, or something, right?
Do your
I don't
magic,
know.
BD?
He might have, to be fair. Maybe that's like a...
Jedi. He's in the interrogation wing.
You guys gonna shoot me?
Defeat me. A lost Padawan.
I can't see shit right now. Okay.
That's the last of them.
Cal, I'm near your position, but sealed behind a blast door.
How did you get the yellow
Look for a
kyber
console
crystal?
nearby.
You just have it in the main story when you go to Ilum. You played this before, right, Josh? We're near the end, by the way, so I don't know if you've seen it before, not played it before, then this is kind of spoiler territory right now. Yeah, or a deluxe bundle, I guess. But I don't think this is part of the deluxe bundle because I didn't have the yellow one like open to me prior. Like prior to Ilum.
This place is evil.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he didn't say 2 words. He didn't say much, I know that. He maybe said like 2 sentences. That was the orange one, yeah. Yeah.
Found it.
Ah. Yo, she ain't messing about. She got a toolie. Woo, look at this shit. She hasn't fought in ages and she's... Bro, she deals with Inquisitors better than I do. What the hell? What's going on? Dude, that was right in his penis.
That was impressive. How you holding up?
Don't worry about me. We have a job to do. Still, it feels good to tear this place apart. This prison is where they kept us.
Yeah, first troopers, whatever.
I only
They're all
wish
the same
there was
to me.
someone left to save.
I'm sorry we had to come back here.
So am I.
She's using the dark
We
side.
really have a choice, did we?
I understand.
That's why she's so good, because she's
Keep
tapping
moving.
into the dark side.
Yes.
Why is her eye red?
Get this over with.
Any sign of Trilla?
No, not yet.
You don't mind
The
spoilers?
holocron
Okay.
is being kept in
Okay.
the interrogation chamber. It's the most secure place in this entire fortress. I'm opening the path to the holocron. Get to the holocron. I'll divert reinforcements and join you as soon as I can.
Roger, roger. Oh, hello. Oh,
Ready to...
Cal, you
Move on?
could have grabbed on, you know. You know that thing with your hands?
What is...
Inquisitorious laser cell gates are a vital component to the sophisticated fortress security apparatus. Bloody hell, someone busted out the dictionary for that one. Here we are.
Looks like a turbo lift. Might be our ticket out of here.
The Fortress Citadel.
Toss me a stim.
General Greaves' death was supposed to be much more gory. Yeah, I don't know note about that, Josh. I'll take your word for it.
BD1?
Oh?
Thanks for being my friend. Never Never seen anything like this. Advanced, even for the Empire.
Am I meant to press a button or something? Ah, yeah. I love that siren. That's so cool. Can I jump that? You could
Ready to move on?
have totally grabbed that cow. You could have grabbed that. What are you doing?
He broke them, beat them down, and turned them.
Don't care. Alright. Well, before we go in that room, because I know what comes, as does everyone who's played this game, I'm just going to go to the toilet. I will be back very soon. Alright. Time for the second best part in the game, almost. Bar none. This is actually a really quite difficult part of the game, to be fair. Like, they really up the difficulty. That was a bad dodge. Went left instead of left.
You can't win.
Done it again. Need to go right. You fucking heavy from a parry? Oh, forgot what that was. Oh, you cheeky bastard.
You'll pay dearly for that.
Nice.
I saw what you've been through. You've experienced great suffering. It's not too late to let it go.
Let go. I'm stronger now because of the pain.
That's so edgy.
I knew you'd come back for this.
As if she'd just have it in
No,
her hand.
thank you.
She'd give it straight to fucking Vader. She's like, oh yeah, I've just got it in my
You'll never
pocket.
get out of this place alive.
Oh my god. This is where she like becomes really grabby and heavy at attack you, if I remember correctly. Ow! Oh, okay, brilliant. Well, that was fair. Didn't even get a bloody chance. She just gave me the supreme zuck. That was a bit lame. Yeah, the worst part is you gotta do that all again. I remember this part being quite frustrating. Because of that.
I'm going to enjoy ending. Pathetic. That won't change anything.
Help me! Here!
here, buddy.
You can't win.
Fucking hell, right next to me. I mean, the good part is you skip the middle cutscene.
Stay still.
Oh, fuck off, man. That grab is so irritating. Look at that. Look how much health is that.
BD, I need help.
Fucking hell.
BD, stim.
Have that back. And that one too. And that one too. And that one too. Ooh. That's a GG right there, baby. I have one of them too.
That won't change anything.
I don't know. I'm kind of kicking your ass right now. Oh. There we go. Beautiful. You made a big Rubik's Cube, baby. Second time, not too bad.
Cal!
Much better than the first.
I have the holocron.
I need to do this. It's over, Trilla.
Nothing is ever truly over.
This fight is over.
She's so edgy.
The darkness that is eating you up inside, and every day we choose to either feed it or fight it.
It's too late, sir.
No, it's not. I know the choices that I made took all your choices away.
This moment right here is
I have
badass.
failed you, Trilla. I failed you. And I am so very sorry.
I've carried so much hate for you.
Uh-oh. So fucking awesome, dude. The music as well.
That doesn't look good.
It isn't. It's him.
Oh, it's just so good.
You have failed me, Inquisitor.
Avengers!
You ruined a good moment, fam.
You would be wise to surrender.
Yeah. Probably.
I just love how he just moves her away. He's like, you're nothing. And it's the same here when you fight him. Like, he just fucking picks you up like a ragdoll.
Feeble.
So badass. You go through the entire game building up Cal thinking you're actually getting somewhere, and then you get put in your place real quick.
Turbo lift. Let's go. of here. Come on. Edie, stay back.
It's like you can, like it's almost like you can feel the genuine terror of like the younglings, you know? Like it's good. It's real good in Cal because he's just like, I can't do this. And then it's topped by the amazing soundtrack from Revenge of the Sith.
I think we lost him. I'll make it. Seer, I won't fail you.
Kid, you read me? They're not responding.
They will. I am certain of it.
Breeze, I'm here. Heading towards the surface. Be ready. I have the holocron, but Seer, she didn't make it.
Sheesh!
Get out of there, Cal.
Keep moving, Cal.
Get him, BD! Nice.
Surrender the holocron.
I'll never give it to you.
We shall see.
I mean, they also perfectly encapsulate what like Vader is, like in terms of his not just his characteristics and his like sort of power, but also his lightsaber form in this. It's just so good. Like Respawn have a absolutely fantastic fundamental understanding of everything that is Star Wars, and you can see it in this.
Such hatred. You would have made an excellent Inquisitor.
She's stronger than that. No! No!
Yes. Strong with the dark side.
Seer!
I can feel it inside of her.
Seer! Seer! Hey, listen to me! You still have a choice.
Yeah, good luck getting to the top. Imagine if Cal touched Vader's lightsaber, or worse, the original. Yeah, I mean all of them, to be honest. Like that would probably fucking give him a brain aneurysm with all that hatred and basically almost in some ways like genocide, regicide per se.
Hey. Hey. Hey, kid. Cal.
Seer.
She's all right. She's all right.
You too.
You did it.
We did it. We did it.
We did it.
Careful.
We.
Well, they're out there. Whoa, hold on. Wait a minute.
Sorry.
See, like that shit. It's like
That was you in the water, wasn't it?
forced chemistry. Slow
I'm
down.
glad you're okay. This one wouldn't leave your side.
Thank you. Hey.
Hey.
So now what?
Well, Captain, this is the end of my charter. Your contract has been fulfilled. Thank you, Grease.
Well, if it's all the same to you, I was thinking that maybe I would stick around here and take you wherever you gotta go. Besides, the kid kinda looks up to me.
What about that?
We use it. to rebuild the Jedi Order.
The next generation of Jedi.
The Empire will be after him. Just like they're after us.
The lives of every child on that list will be forever changed.
Not by us. Their destiny should be trusted to the Force.
I love that. That's brilliant.
So where to now?
I think that point there, that and the Darth Vader part was like the point where I was like, yeah, this is like the best Star Wars story that's come out since possibly like, because this came out around the same time as like the prequels, like Last Jedi and stuff, and I was like this fundamentally understands Star Wars better than any of those put together. Like this feels like a prequel / original story. It's very good. Yep. I mean, the first time I played it, like, I had less bugs on the PS4, surprisingly. Well, also I remember. And I would say that the game is... For some reason on the PS5, it's been a lot more buggy this time around, but it's not really impeded the... Like, originally I probably gave it like an 8 out of 10. This is probably still an 8 out of 10. Like, it's not a 9, I don't think. It's not that far up. It's not that in-depth with its mechanical nature. It needs a bit more. Yeah, it's it needed a bit more going on mechanically speaking. And I think that the story pacing, having revisited it and been playing a lot more similar games to this since then, like, you know, like God of War and stuff like that, the story pacing just isn't as good as those, in the sense that it struggles, I think, with like kind of just going around too many places too quickly, and doesn't, like, this game would have just benefited mainly from going to one planet each time, one time for each part of the story. Like I said when I was doing the Kashyyyk 100% earlier, I had a constant, like, going constantly back and forth to like Kashyyyk, going back to Kashyyyk, and then going back to, like, you know, Zepho and all that stuff. It was just a bit like, this doesn't really need to happen. And I think maybe making the maps bigger, or maybe making each planet smaller, but having maybe like double the amount of planets would have been a better way to go about that in terms of story pacing. And I think some of the character motivations and character arcs are contrived in this. Grease switches his entire personality, and not personality, but his entire, like, sort of switches his entire sort of opinion on Cal very quickly once you get kind of like halfway through the game, and then it struggles with, I think Merrin is really contrived. Like, as cool as a character she is, she's incredibly contrived when it comes to, like, her, like, oh, I'm gonna not help Malicos anymore, oh, and now I'm going to, like, hug Cal. It's like, you've just met him, like, you know? And I know she doesn't necessarily have social skills because she's been living on that planet for like hundreds of, well, not hundreds of years, I don't think, but like dozens of years, and she lives with like fucking zombies and shit. But, like, you know, come on now, come on. Clearly, like, Respawn are trying to push that a bit too quick, in my opinion. But yeah, still a great game though. The Order 66 scene halfway through, or 3/4 way through, I would say, is amazing, immaculate. In fact, the Kashyyyk opening sequence is really good with the AT-AT. The intro is very good as well. The intro is very good. It's got that Uncharted style introduction, and obviously the ending with Darth Vader is just the icing on the cake, or the cherry on the top of the cake. It's so good. It's so good. But it just needs to, like, I think have a bit more, like... I think it just needs to slow things down a little bit. I think the story is too large for the runtime of the entire narrative, in my opinion. Like, it's easily the scale of the story is easily 20 to 25 hours, like God of War. But the actual runtime of the story is like 10, and it's just like not 10 to 15, and it's just not enough. But too much backtracking, I think, is the biggest problem. Do a lot of backtracking, even like mainline backtracking, not even, you know, side stuff. It's a lot of backtracking, and it does get tiring after a little bit. Also, goddamn, get a compass, you know? Put a compass at the top of the screen. There's free real estate up here. You know where the fucking credits are rolling into? Put it in the middle, center middle. So I can see where the fuck I need to go and put, like, waypoints around the place. Because me constantly going into this, like, the map to find, like, collectibles and shit, and trying to figure out where those are, and not, like, be able to kind of have hotspots as a general area of where things are, is, like, really fucking arbitrary. And it just makes that backtracking much longer and much more arduous, but... You want to say some stuff about Survivor, but I think it would spoil a bit of the fun. Yeah, don't tell me anything. Don't tell me anything. Survivor still does that, but I think side content helps a bit to drag out you staying in a location. Yeah. The thing with Jedi Fallen Order is there's a lot of collectibles for the in terms of the ratio for collectible for like kind of traditional side quests and content, if that makes sense. Like other games, they'll have a lot of collectibles, but they'll have a lot of side quests as well. Like even Assassin's Creed does it. And I'm not saying they need to be Assassin's Creed, like the new Assassin's Creed. No way am I saying that. Not in a million years. But they need to, in some way, they needed to balance the kind of collectibles on the maps and the planets with kind of giving you a little bit more to do whilst you're doing that. Because I've said this before, but no one like cares about necessarily a numbers game. Like, you know, when I'm doing these platinums, I'm not doing it because like I care about the 100% statistic or whatever. I just do it because, like, it's something, like, to enjoy the game longer and really appreciate the nuance of the game. And that goes a lot quicker in every kind of trophy hunt that I do when you kind of combine it naturally and bring in the narrative stuff with it. And that can be from the largest kind of side quests to the smallest little character dialogue that you do, and environmental storytelling. And to be honest, Fallen Order really doesn't do any of that. It doesn't do much environmental storytelling for the most part. It doesn't do many cool collectibles. Like, it does alright collectibles, but it's not great. And it does, and there's, like I said, no side quest to kind of, like, bring that sort of journey, make it more tolerable, you know? Because, like, again, like, I go back to God of War or whatever, it's like, when you play that game, if you do the side content, you do all the collectibles, you still get character dialogue, you know? You still get conversations between the people, between Atreus, between Kratos, you know? And it's just great. You know, and other sort of hack and slash games do that, you know. And also action adventure games in general. I mean, The Last of Us, prime example. Like, The Last of Us Part 2 has, like, massive open area side quest parts. And you, say, you know, if you're playing as Ellie, you and Dina will have conversation. And it just fills that narrative void that is needed when you're just doing all those menial collectathon things that a lot of gamers do. So I don't know, just gotta break that pacing up a little bit. But it's still a fantastic game. Like, I loved it. I just wouldn't give it a 9 out of 10 because it's not on the level of things like God of War and stuff, even though those are 10s, you know. But no, fantastic game. Great, a fantastic foundation. I think that's like the best way you can describe it. Like an amazing game, but more importantly, like a fantastic foundation for a series that hopefully continues beyond the second sequel, but we'll see. I'm just glad they gave XP. There's at least a small motivator outside of filling. Yes, and well, that's another thing that I'm about to say is another thing that, I mean, this is the thing, like with all the backtracking collectathon thing, there's like no fast traveling between meditation spots. That is a fucking travesty. That's a crime. Because like, I just don't want to be sitting here like And the amount of times, right, where I've tried to figure out how to get to somewhere when there's a meditation spot right next to where I need to get to. And it's just like, why can't I just teleport there, you know? I've been to this planet 3 times, 4 times now. I don't need to keep running through the same areas just to kind of figure out where everything is. And it's just irritating. And another thing with it is that you know, on the, like, I have, at the end of this game, I have 5 skill points, I think. Maybe even more, maybe 6. And I have nothing to do. I have nothing more to do with them. I literally nothing. Like, I can't spend them on, like, buffing my sword damage. Like, because that's kind of sometimes what, like, kind of RPGs and hack and slash games do. Once you kind of unlock everything, you can kind of, like, reinforce already pre-applied stats and skills. Or you can kind of just reinforce one particular one, which is, like, say, in this case, attack damage or defense. This doesn't do that. So you're just sitting there with 6 skill points, just kind of doing nothing with them, essentially. But you'll only probably get that if you are like me and do absolutely everything the game has to offer. And go for the 100%. But great game. Fantastic game. I love the story. I remember playing it the first time I played it, and I remember specifically saying it's the first piece of Star Wars under Disney's reign, rather, that truly feels like a George Lucas narrative. Like it's been crafted carefully with serious attention to detail and like reverence for the source material, you know? And obviously since then we've had like Mandalorian and Andor and stuff like that, which I think do live up to kind of what like you know, do live up to the George Lucas sort of stuff. But at the time it was literally like, you've got the sequels, and it was like, this is trash. Like, I think The Last Jedi just came out when this game came out. Like, this was close, this was near that time, I think, at least a year after or something. And it was like, oh, like, Star Wars is in that really shit spot again, where like we have bad movies but great like sort of side stories, you know? Damage, HP, force. Yeah, exactly. But I think the thing with it is they didn't want to make you too overpowered, because like I said, I had 5 skill points by the time I got to Castle Inquisitorius, or whatever it's called. Is it Castle Inquisitorius? I think it is. I know it's called something Inquisitorius, but like I would have fucking 1% per. Yeah, like just have a little bit, just something to spend the skill on, you know. Just like it doesn't even have to be something massively like gameplay breaking, you know. You don't have to make it like 25% per skill point, you know, for damage on the lightsaber. Like, but you can make it so it's just a time sink, you know, kind of like how MMOs do and stuff like that. But or a money sink or a currency sink, which then just allows you to go further with it in the new game plus, so you can keep upgrading it 1% at a time. But I don't know, like it's just little things like that which are not even that big of a deal. But great game, fantastic. I actually didn't like mind, like when I first played this the first time, I really didn't get along with the kind of deflecting mechanics as much as I did this time around. But I think this time, like, I think either my skills have improved from a hack and slash standpoint, or I've just gotten I've become more adaptable in general, and it doesn't bother me as much anymore. Like, it's still a thing where it's not as efficient and not as quick as like say Souls, but it's really good. I really hate about this game is that it does, yeah, just not enough ponchos, just not enough, mate. Sorry, you know, just it would have been a 10 out of 10 if it could have like fucking, you know, if they gave you, I don't know, 17 more ponchos. I think that's a good number, right? I think that's what we needed. 17 more ponchos. Yeah, finally you get me. I have come to the dark side, finally. Finally. But yeah, great. It's a wonderful game, and what I like about it is it's one of the few Souls-like games. I'll leave it on this before I skip the credits, but it's one of the few Souls-like games that like truly doesn't feel like shit. There's a lot of Souls games, a lot of Souls-like games that copy FromSoft's formula that don't truly make it their own. And this is one of the few ones that actually does make it its own very well. And I think it's because it just leans very, very well on kind of the posture mechanic. And also just kind of relaxes it a little bit and doesn't make it so, like, I don't know, too much that it's trying to be a Souls game. Like, it takes elements, but it really, aside from the general mechanics of things, it really doesn't go beyond that, you know? It being more hyper-casualized is very, very welcoming, in my opinion. Even to someone like me who loves FromSoft games, to an obscene degree. Even to me, it's like, that's nice. Like, it's cool that, you know, they've kind of slowed it down a bit and made it their own. And I'm sure the second one does just the same, you know, and more. So it's nice. It's a good game. It's a solid 8 out of 10. I'd say it's definitely a must play. Definitely. For everyone. Especially, obviously, if you like Star Wars and FromSoft games. But let me skip. Yeah, there we go. Did I even get the platinum? I don't even know if I got the platinum. Hang on. Please tell me I got it. What? Missing one? What am I missing? Oh, I need to go back to the ship. Okay. The plant should be grown by now. Back to the chopper. Fortress is not replayable, but keep exploring. There we go. That should be fully grown, right?
Hey, kid.
Hey.
Thank you. With my terrarium built out, I can finally get hollows for the Galactic Botanist Competition.
Wanted me to do all this for bragging rights?
Bada bing,
No,
bada
not
boom.
just that. Those slubs give a lot of credits to the winner of the grand prize.
Planning on cutting me in?
Whoa, slow down. It's a plant growing competition, not a plant gathering competition.
Oh well, at least the mantis feels more alive.
Cool. Well, that's that. So if I go on Fortress, yeah, it does unlock everything. You were right. Tell your sister. She was right. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Alrighty then. That is literally... Even though on many games you can get the platinum, including this one, without getting 100% through and through, that's 100% done, like, and platinum. So that's like as close you can get to being, well, that is not even the close, but it is a perfect run through. So good stuff. Good stuff. Great game. I guess onto Survivor whenever I get that and it patches itself up, because I ain't playing that game until it's fucking pretty much perfect, bro, because I want a really good experience on that game. I don't want to be like oh yeah, it's really good, like it's an amazing, like, possible 9 out of 10, but the game runs like shit, you know? Kind of like that. But for this one, amazing.